Welcome to Essential Knowledge. My name is Abdul Kalam. We all agree that HR do not really respond to our call and messages. And when they respond to us, they do not really schedule the interview. In this video, I will explain you how you should approach the HR recruiter to schedule the interview real quick. And I will explain you some very important tips of the interview room. So let's get started. So the best approach to contact the recruiter is to call them frequently but not repeatedly. When I say frequently, I mean to call them at hourly intervals, like you can call them 4 to 5 times between 12 to 5 pm and 4 more times in the next 4 hours. But when you call them repeatedly, that is back to back, then some recruiters can take it as a rude behavior and they might end up blocking you. And even if they respond to the call, they may not proceed with the final interview. Another way to contact them is through the text messages. I highly recommend you to write a complete sentence. It should be readable and not very long. Keep it within 3 lines. Chances of getting the reward back will be double even if the recruiter does not respond to it. Your profile occupy a place in his mind at least for a moment and you might get a response after few days. You can use ChatGPT to construct your text message. Again, the message should be sent frequently but not repeatedly. Another important thing that I should highlight is that when the interaction starts, you should keep your tone firm, polite, not pleasing but disciplined, and you should sound inclined enough to convince the recruiter that you're ready to appear for the interview real quick. You have to convince him by your disciplined and firm approach and not by pleading him. No one like weakness, and same thing applies here. The recruiters don't really proceed with the candidates who sounds weak. So you have to sound confident but at the same time not over smart, and there should not be any confusion and repetition of the same words. You have to listen actively and respond smartly and to the point. Now let's move on to another part of the interview where the interviewer checks the stability of the candidate. HR usually asks how soon you can join. In response to that, you should mostly say, I can join as soon as possible, because not all the companies want to wait till the notice period is over. If you think you have to serve the notice period and wait till it is over, then you should go ahead and tell the truth because many companies like TCS, EY, PwC do really wait till the notice period. Point number 2, medical background. You should avoid telling them about your health issue and your family members. Health problem is like an headache. It happens to everybody, but no one really wants to take a headache. Point number 3, location. The management prefer to move ahead with the candidate who is residing in the same city. So if you are going to relocate, just let them know that you will be there in 3 days or maybe 4 days. Job hoppings. If you have switched jobs every 4 to 10 months, then you might be rejected on basis of stability. So you should know what to show and what not. Shift timing. Nobody compromise with the business requirement. If the management wants an employee to do the night shift, then they will find someone to fulfill their requirement. So if you want to crack the interview, you should not be asking counter question about the night shifts. Doing counter questions about it may lead to rejection. Your main focus should be to get selected first and later on you can think whether you want to join or not. Education. If you are pursuing graduation or further education, then I suggest you should not reveal the same in the interview, as the interviewer would prefer to have someone in the team who is not pursuing further education. Previous employer. You should not say anything negative about your ex-manager or anything negative about the previous employer as it may leave a negative impact on your own image in the eyes of the interviewer. For more important details like this, check out my effective job search training that will land your job very quickly. You will learn all the points mentioned on your screen. It costs just 149 and it comes with a transparent refund policy. Check out the link in the description to unlock the secret and get a job.